sorry about that. Can everybody hear me now? So let's get this going here. Okay. Still figuring this out, guys. Bear with me, but we are live, ready to rock. Okay. And sound is working. Okay, welcome. So what I'm going to do here is, hey, what's going on, Reality, though? I'm going to just put the link in the chat, and you guys are more than welcome to come up. Don't be shy. You don't have to go on camera. But if you'd like to come up and chat, by all means, please do. What up, Lord Doc? Let's see here. And let's see, put this in here. Okay. So what I kind of want to talk to you guys about is some of the stuff I've been thinking about recently with the whole drama community and where we're at with some of the stuff that's going on and what you guys want to see. I mean, I personally think you guys love the drama. What's up, Brew? Feel free to come up, guys. But I think you guys like the drama. I don't think you guys want to hear too much about certain topics. I don't think you want to hear, like we had a great discussion yesterday about inflation and how that relates to, things that we can do, to try to combat that. And, I've seen some really good people come through and we had a great conversation, but I felt like most people didn't really care about it. They want to see, Mike's boobs or, somebody in prison or, a guy that loves cats, make a fool of himself. But, I'm not saying we're not going to do that, but I'd like to maybe try and play with a few things and see if we can maybe get some good discussion topics going. I'm going to welcome to the panel a couple of great guys that I love sharing panels with. Please welcome Mr. Quick Vic and Mr. Lord Doc. Welcome, guys.
Hey, what's happening, man? Hey, Vic, salute. Mr. P, salute.
Man,
what's going
Doc,
on?
your mic is loud as hell, brother.
Yeah, man. I was thinking it was maybe just him. He's just a loud guy, but I mean, I don't know.
How's that? Better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Much better. Much better.
Good.
What up, Rue? Sexy boo.
But hey, Yoli, what's going on? Welcome.
Dope.
Oh, you're walking the dog? Look at you. He's a beautiful dog, Lord.
I just got home. I'm playing the ball with him a little bit before supper.
Nice.
Saw you were going on. Figured the fuck.
I just finished feeding supper to the kids.
Cool. But you guys are pretty good people I want to talk to about this too, and kind of want your feedback a little bit. I mean, I'm trying to get away from just straight like arguing with people or drama related stuff. I mean, it's obvious we're going to talk about it when things happen, but I feel like it's like the topic that we just go over all the time. And
getting old, isn't it?
It is getting old, man.
But people got to be held accountable for their friggin' actions, Mr. P, unfortunately, but they don't want to take accountability. What's up, Yoli? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like all the lies being spread around.
100%. And I mean, we're going to cover it. I would maybe not want to do it 5 days a week or 7 days a week, But guys, if you can't see somebody in the chat, yeah, maybe they blocked you. I don't know. But there are three streams going on. If you want to all come together and see everybody, just come to the Mr. P link and just go there and watch everything.
Robert's streaming with you.
Right. So I'm restreaming on Robert's. I'm on restreaming on Samantha's, but it's all coming from my broadcast. So if you can't see somebody, just come to me, and then you can see everybody, hopefully. But yeah. So, anyways, I mean, what do you guys think you want to talk about? And chat. I mean, what is some of the stuff you guys want to hear? I mean, drama's drama. We get it. But
all right. Well, first of all,
want to talk about?
First of all, I'll say that I am a horrible father. I spit on my wife, and
I spits on the bitch.
Yeah, I spit on her. I beat her up. And You know, shit like that, bro.
Dude,
I
cut
love it.
this shit, dude. Nobody's buying that shit. No, but Mr.
Oh,
P,
that's
I
what
know.
everybody's saying, so I
Well,
might as well be that. You know.
dude, fuck everybody, dude. But no, man, what Mr. P was saying, dude, you know, I love like the financial, what's happening in the world, the state of fucking this country going down the shitter, dude. These fucking assholes targeting kids for these weird surgeries and all this other. There's a lot of shit going on around us while we're busy with all this, you know?
My wife
100%.
left me too. My wife left me. I forgot about that.
All right, so number one thing we want to talk about is Vic in his personal life and his inability to be a father or a good
I
husband.
don't talk
So
about
we'll
my
keep that
personal
down here.
life,
All
Mr.
right,
P.
perfect. So
I
Vic's
never
personal life.
have.
Good.
I
No,
never discuss
obviously
what.
I'm being facetious.
But that's what's funny to me, bro, is people
Yeah.
seem to think they know about me and my wife and my kids. They don't. I don't ever. Have you ever heard me discuss anything about me and my wife and my kids besides we're good?
Very seldom have I heard
Very
that.
seldom.
Very
But you know what,
seldom.
Vic? You're not the only one, man. I mean, there are people that don't really talk about their personal life, and somehow, they assume a lot of things.
Yeah, Zell
Dave, most
knows it all.
recently,
Ooh, Roo.
Dave has multiple kids,
Hi,
and
Roo.
all kinds of stuff. He's got one kid he revealed to us, and the way he's a father. I mean, he kind of went over that, the other day, and I knew nothing about that, but I sure as hell heard a bunch of rumors, and he doesn't really talk about it. So
Dave has
you're
one
not the only
son.
one, man. Exactly.
Dave has one son. I know.
Exactly.
I know Dave.
But my point is that they're putting all this stuff out there, and a lot of it's just not true. So unfortunately, it's really the condition of YouTube that
I
causes
love
this, I
pit
think.
bulls.
All right, and guys, I do have the link in chat. If you would
Pitbull's
like
a
to see
fine
that.
animal.
I love shepherds.
yeah.
I hate guinea pigs.
Kane, yeah, me too. I got
I don't
them all
like
dressed up in
rats
different
either.
outfits.
Can't stand a rat,
Yo, welcome, Hebrew.
especially a lion rat.
Yeah.
I
So what
know what
else,
you're
guys?
talking about, Vic. I heard the other night. Nobody believes it. Nobody's buying that shit, dude.
What's that?
I know that anything any of them say doesn't make me look at you any different, man.
I mean, who's really listening to him, though? Honestly, guys.
It's all a joke, bro, for real. Yeah, I just laugh at it. I really do. I laugh at that shit.
I mean, I can tell you if Zell gave me advice on how to be a father, or gave Samantha advice on how to be a mother, I would try not to laugh the entire time. So, I don't think she has any credibility at this point. So let him talk, man. Same thing with Mr. Amico. But back to what we were talking about, like Doc. Yeah. So that's one of the
Amico,
things
you
I
mean?
love to talk about. Amico. His name is Amico.
Amico. It's Amico.
Amico. Amico.
Amico.
The little guy. With the
The
talks a
dwarf.
lot, likes to run away. That guy.
The dwarf.
The pot belly.
What's up, Drew?
Pot-belly
Thanks for
pig.
coming in, man.
Hey, True, salute, man. Yeah, dude, True, that's another passion of mine, dude, jewelry. I love fine jewelry. Like, not so much for myself, but I love working with it. I love I got a loop so I can see all the imperfections and dude, I love that shit. If I would do that as a hobby, dude, I don't even need to get paid to do shit like that. Same thing with the coins and all that other shit. Yeah, it's really,
Wow.
really fascinating to me.
Wow. So, hey, Kaylee, thanks for coming. Links in the chat. Just go up a
Hey,
little bit if you
Kaylee.
want to come up. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so like jewelry is one thing. Like I'm loving the talks about metals. Like Vinny's is really good with that stuff. I'm loving the whole political scene. I don't think a lot of people like it. Chat, you can correct us if we're wrong and you want to talk about it, but I love
Mr. P, did you
geopolitical stuff,
catch
national
Angels
political stuff.
live? Speaking of Vinny, did you catch Angels live today?
Yeah, I mean, I was up pedal with you for a little bit, man. Did you not see me like next to you, bro? Or what
No,
happened?
I wasn't there the whole time. I was on and off. I had to step away. I was multitasking with my kids
Oh,
and
wait,
stuff.
so hey, what's up, Sam?
I am a
Sam
horrible
Snyder.
Why is
father,
he
you
still
know.
trying to unmask Saul?
Oh, he did
Yeah.
he did a
Get
great
the
job.
fuck out. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vinny is
So
on
for those
the money.
yeah,
The
For those
guy's
of you that
probably
think-
100% innocent of not being Saul. It's going to be
I
funny
don't
how
know,
it plays out.
I don't know. I mean, for those of you who thought it was Tommy Marr's voice is close, but not.
It's
There's some
not-
like
no, no.
trashy sound to it. I think compared to Saul. This guy's voice, though, the one he brought up today,
Oh,
man, that's like a 98% match right there.
Oh,
yeah,
really? Really?
oh,
I'm
Vinny,
going to have to check
you
that
know,
out.
I mean, Doc, you know how passionate Vinny is about anything
Yeah.
he does.
He's not. Giving
Oh,
up.
no,
let's-
dude.
and
Really?
let's let's not forget he was a class act detective.
Yeah, no, dude. Vinny's got it. Vinny's pretty determined. I can hear it in him. He's determined to find this guy.
Yeah,
But it's only
100%.
because his name won't leave that motherfucker's mouth. Along
Yeah,
Well,
with
and I
him.
mean,
some-
he's poking the bear, man. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
man.
Come on.
Some
that guy
people
alone.
need to not shit on some people's names, you know? Especially people that don't want to be found out.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely watch his stream. I mean, he does a really good job. But man, like, and I'm not just saying I'm good with voices. I hear a lot of people say that. I like Sam will tell you. I literally can tell like a voice when they're acting in like cartoons. I know exactly who the actor is. Like 95% of the time. Like I can really hear those little inflections, the tones, and stuff like that. And when I heard his voice, you just close your eyes and you hear.
Yeah, you gotta
Saul.
close your eyes. Yeah.
You know, because the problem is this
Exactly.
guy is not going to look like what you think Saul looks like. And that's kind of the problem I'm having
Pretty
a little
bad.
bit, too. I mean, listen, Vic, do you think that guy that we've seen, though, really sits on a computer all day and is friends with, Amico or Amico or whatever the fuck the guy's name is? You think that guy is going to be sitting on a computer all day and night, live chatting and all that stuff? I mean, that's my problem with it. That's the only problem I have.
I think he's a lonely old man, and I think he's got nothing better to do.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, guys. I think you got Leggy in the back. I could be wrong.
And he just trashes on women.
Yeah. I mean,
You
you
know,
guys
he-
don't have to.
he was-
You know what? If you want, I can play a little clip of it so you guys can hear it.
He was saying that Robert
see.
supports chomos and shit in Zell's chat.
What?
Yeah, man, that's what Amico was saying today. Somebody sent me a screenshot of that shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's he saying? What's he saying?
Come
That
on.
our
man.
boy Robert Ruiz supports chomos.
All right.
Get
So
the
if anyone,
fuck
dude,
outta here.
please, if
Who's
anyone
the
really
Tomo?
believes this shit, you're out of your mind, man. This is the number one thing he does, guys. He doesn't
Yeah.
like somebody. Step one, call him a chomo. Okay.
Yeah.
Step two, dox him. Step three, dox a significant other or children. Step four, dox where he works. Okay. This is the
Sick
standard
fuck.
operating procedure of this freaking lunatic. All right. And by the way, he's not in good shape. In case you guys were wondering, he has a beer belly. He's balding. This guy is not the guy he says he is. All right. Rant over. But as far as like this guy's voice, I do actually want you guys to hear it, and I'm going to try my best to get this as loud as I can. But this is very convincing stuff. So props to Vinny on there, and Vinny, if you're out there, feel free to come by. Who's backstage? Is this Leggy? Leggy. Well, we're going to take a little. Yeah, there you are, buddy. Appreciate you.
What's up?
Welcome, bud.
Leggy, what's good,
What's
man?
going on, everybody?
So let's see if we can play this.
What a
here.
wet, rainy day, huh?
Oh, dude,
Where are
it
you,
sucks.
Oh, Maine. Damn shit. Hey, I did manage to get tied in this morning, though, so at least I did get to work this morning.
Hey, Leggy, I just got this alert that there's like this big fire raging in Quebec and that it's gonna the smoke's gonna cover like
It's
Vermont,
been-
New Hampshire,
It's
fucking all
fire
that.
in Quebec, actually.
Yeah, I know. They said that they said this is just from like 30 minutes ago. They said the smoke's gonna cover like most of New England.
If
Yeah,
I'm not
it's,
mistaken, Leggy a couple of your comments was in the screenshot somebody sent me from Zell's chat earlier today. I guess she did a live, and Amico
yeah.
was
I mean,
saying Amico was saying that my boy Rob is a Chomo supporter and a quick Vic simp, and
see, I didn't hear that. That must have been before I come into the.
no, it was in the chat. He didn't say it on the panel. It was in
See,
chat.
I didn't see that in the chat because the only thing I seen that Joe said that he used because Mike was saying that he doesn't look the way everybody's saying he does, and I said, Mike, you have man boobs. Just admit it. I mean, from the screenshot I have, you definitely have them. And then Joe said something about Leggy talking big shit. He needs a dentist or something like that. And I went, ha ha ha. That was funny when I heard it 26 years ago in the third grade, you 5-foot hobbit. And then after that, he fucking backpedaled and tried to be like, kiss my ass. Was like, hope you're having a good day. And
Yeah,
Mountain Dew. Same thing as Mountain Dew.
all in good fun or all in.
Hey,
Yeah, just roasting you. Because he was like,
Robert
don't
Ruiz
I
ain't
go,
no
let me
fucking
clarify.
chomo.
I smoke marijuana. I don't do it around my kids. I've never done hard drugs, and I barely fucking drink. You know what I mean?
You can't take anything that fucking clown
Yeah,
says.
fuck that guy, dude.
It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Fucking Amico, you cocksucker.
Oh yeah, that's one guy I will never piece it up with at all. Never.
So guys, I want to play this voice, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. I'm not going to show you the image because I just listen to the voice, and you guys put a 1 in the chat if you think this is. All right, we're just going on off the voice today. Mute up, everybody.
There is something we can do.
At the top of this, ladies and gentlemen, this video is Mayor
Meanwhile, we have to accept this at hand. We
Ryan
have to do what we can.
out of
But I should give you this figure. Because
All right.
right.
Long Island, New York.
Involve violence elimination.
I'll push it forward.
You can also receive services. But again, you have to be willing to go to the shelter. Now, all of that changes if it's cold weather. Once
And when
the
you look at
temperature
the
gets
Google
below freezing,
this guy,
Department of Social Services will help.
he's
everyone.
surrounded with,
You can see there are some limitations as to what they do. And
and he stated on news the other night.
we also went going back to there's
No.
another program. just
There's two
wanted to-
people talking. Was it? I'm having a hard time.
It's spelled guns spelled backwards. It's a community-based gun violence outreach, and it's deployed.
Yeah, that sounds like him, dude.
Go to that area and see if they can help.
So we're gonna knock that out.
Yeah, it
That
makes it
sounds
hard
like him to
just
me.
talking over it, but yeah, you guys. So like, if you don't think it's him, why don't you? Like, do you think his sounds too old? Do you think the voice is off? Like, why do you guys not think it's him if you don't?
He had that little, like, it's not a lisp, but that little thing too. Like, he's like almost like sucking his teeth in the back or something when he talks. Yeah, it sounds just like that motherfucker, to tell you the truth. Well, to me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the tone I'm hearing, like the little lisp that he has, like, dude, I don't know.
When did
But
you
when you-
uncover this gem?
I mean, I didn't. This was uncovered on Angels Live today with the work of Vinny, who's put a lot
Oh,
of
this is
time. into
Vinny's
this.
handiwork. All right. Well, looks like
No,
his work's starting to pay off a little here.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get the first one every time, right? But I don't know, man. This does sound like him. I'm having a lot of trouble with who the person is. And
Could I get you to play it one more time, please?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it, because the problem is Vinny talks over it a couple of times, and oh my gosh, who's this Suzelle down here? Oh, it's over at the other chat. Yeah, let me see if I can find something here. Hang on.
Hey, they're doxing Zell in your chat, man.
Who cares? Everybody
Don't want to
knows
give the
her
other
name.
side any ammo, you know.
Suzelle Bautista, Bustamante. They all know. Everybody knows her fucking name.
All right, so this one is actually him on a mic. So this is going to be a little bit easier to hear and more like what we're used to hearing. That last one was really just a video clip. This one, I think, kind of makes it sound a lot more like him. Here we go.
I can't do anything with this.
The sound is
yeah,
horrible, though.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what's going on here.
You can't hear it? Hang on.
If you just go back and listen to Angels today, you'll definitely get to hear.
Yeah, ideally you want to go back and listen to it there, but
And of course, as you know, he went to Prospect Schools from kindergarten to 8th grade. So we can claim him as well.
Yes, Callie.
You know, I always think it's very lucky
100.
that I grew up in this. Because my dad grew up on a farm in Muncie, Indiana. My mother grew up on 17th Street between First and Pleasant. How they
Listen to that voice. Come on now.
family on Terrace Avenue and Hempstead. Terrace Avenue is my street. Does anybody have a problem with that? But it's because of that I can say to you, come sing to Hempstead Live. All hail to her glory. Her record testifies to the beauty of the story. Raised by her attitude, proudly the white and blue, wakes off fervent by alma mater, Hempstead Live.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it sounds very close. I also think I don't know, man. I think he sounds a little older, to be honest. But I mean, it's the voice inflection. It's a lot of different things that this is.
Well, don't
Out of
forget,
all-
he
all
could
the
have
choices,
voice
this is the
changer,
closest.
too.
Yeah, no, I mean he could be
He
putting
could
it through,
have
cleaning
something
it up,
tweaking
you
in
know?
his voice a little.
100%. I mean, yeah. Again, I'm just having trouble with. I mean, he could have obviously thrown us off with like the whole weightlifting thing, the steroids, you know. But him knowing everything about everything, you know, that could be an older guy, obviously. You know, where the way he makes his like O's and ahs and you know the words that he forms. That's what I'm focused on, and that
What's
to
up,
me is the
Vinny?
one that's selling it for me. But I just have a hard time with the guy I'm looking at thinking that this guy spends all day on a computer on live chat, and especially with the likes of JJ, you know,
Callie
little
needs
JoJo.
the link, Mike.
So, you know, I don't know.
I
You
think
heard
the
me,
one
Mike?
you played right before that really sounded like him.
Callie
Well, right. So
wants
there's
the
two
link,
different.
Mike.
I heard.
Okay.
Let me see here. Paste. And thanks, Vic.
You're welcome, bro.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I would probably just forget everything that he said to us. I would probably just not think about that stuff. Just basically just start from scratch and just assume everything he said is a lie because it probably is. Listen, guys, according to him, and this could be a lie too, he spent a lot of money making sure that you couldn't find who he was. So it would make a lot of sense that he would also come up with, the likes of maybe somebody like Tommy Marr and use his identity, use a lot of the history from him, including pictures, his arm, and throw us off. It's not hard. Look, if Cerrone can figure out how to take another Cerrone and use his information, I'm sure Saul can do a better job if he wanted to. Guys, just take a minute to welcome the fearless Kaylee to the stream. Kaylee, welcome.
Kaylee,
thank
salute.
you, Mr. P.
What's going on?
Welcome.
I can't believe it. Thank you, guys.
Right?
Oh my God, I went and listened to it on Angels, and when you were playing it, Mr. P, your sound was not too good. So, but I went on Angels and listened to it, and I just came back and obviously heard you playing it. It's an absolute match, down to the list, the wording, the tone, every single thing is a match.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just the tone is there, but it's all the other stuff. It's hard to fake that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's certainly
And
hard to do a
remember,
voice changer and make it sound like that.
Told the most ridiculous lies. Like, I went back through his fan club the other day, went all the way back. He's talking about how he trained thousands and thousands of monks and all this other nonsense. Like, that clearly isn't true. So everything Saul's ever said, we can just rule that out as a lie. And
sure.
Vinny, what's his legal name? Is this Guy?
Can't even see.
Do you know,
Oh,
is
there
the
he is.
man's legal name Guy?
No, I don't believe his name is Guy, actually. That was, what was his name?
Because I want his legal name. I want to look him up.
I'll tell you. He puts it in here. I wasn't as concerned with the name because I just was like, I was more concerned with seeing if the sound actually matched, but
yeah. But now I've heard the sound match, I'm like, give me his name.
Yeah,
That's
crazy,
exactly. Huh, Callie?
Exactly. It's Mayor Don Ryan. Don Ryan.
Don
Mayor
Ryan,
of Hampstead, Mayor of Hampstead, New York.
No fucking way.
No fucking way.
Don.
Fucking
Saul is the mayor. Is a mayor of New York somewhere? What?
I could see Saul being a Don. I could see him being a Don.
Maybe
100%.
not any longer, but maybe at one time. I don't know.
100% reality, though. I agree.
He had a little black girl sitting on his
looking
lap.
For arms,
Who the fuck puts a little black girl on their lap? Or any girl,
wait a
for
minute.
that matter.
No, come on, man. Grandpas do that stuff all the time. I don't think you gotta.
That's not his granddaughter.
What if it's a fan?
Putting random kids on his lap.
I've never put anybody's kid on my lap.
I'm just saying. I've sat on a lot of people's laps when I was a kid.
Vinny's
like, hey, take a picture
backstage.
with this guy.
I don't even want to deal with other people's kids today. The truth.
Vinny's backstage.
I don't think that's weird. I think if you got 50 pictures of that, then maybe. But one little picture isn't gonna.
Oh my God,
Vinny, welcome.
Vinny, what's happening, man?
Look at his avatar.
Yeah, put a
Is that Don? Is that Don?
He is Vinny, the superstar, the best
AKA
detective terrier.
Yeah, dude. This has been your best work for sure, man. This is
How
Solo him
quick
out.
has he done this?
Solo him, P.
I'll be right back though. But Mr. P, put my avatar full screen. That is Sally Bowles. With his nice
Vinny doesn't play. Vinny is the best detective.
The voice.
Oh my God.
The body. It really does.
Oh my God.
That voice coming out of that man's right there's body.
Oh my God.
That's
Hold on.
fucking
This
Saul?
fool
Holy
is
shit.
just clipped. He sat on a domestic terrorist fucking live stream and he's a mayor and he thinks I ain't gonna fucking tell people. I need to get off and do my research.
Problem, though. That's my problem. It's like I have a hard time seeing
people are
this
corrupt.
guy being with Joe. I mean, I don't know, man. The voice
Why?
really matches, dude.
Joe's just as old as him.
No, what? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Joe's got the bald head. He's got all that shit.
Joe's 52.
Yeah, he's up there.
This guy's 70 something, isn't he?
I
Am I wrong?
can't
Is it
believe
in the
it.
70s?
Well,
I need
I
to
don't know.
look
I'm
it
not
up.
saying it's impossible. It's just like, to me, like somebody like that who's like a mayor, like what the hell does he care about what freaking Joey Amico does?
And he
You know what I mean?
gave
Like,
Joe $5,000 towards an attorney, all this other stuff. Like, he knows Joe
yeah, I
isn't
mean, it's
declaring that money that he sends him as well. Like, he's literally helping Joe commit crimes. Oh my god, this is like
just,
so huge.
yeah. I mean, dude, if this is it, this is
I'm getting my
massive.
laptop.
Uh-oh. It gets really dangerous when Kaylee gets her laptop, guys. So be very aware.
So excited.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I don't know. For his
This is
sake, I
like
hope it isn't.
my day.
You know, this guy's going to be kind of screwed. If that's the case. But
I'm going
what
to
do you
listen to
guys
some
think?
more clips of him, but oh no, the clip I listened to on Angels,
If you didn't see it, Exile One's backstage.
it
Oh,
matches
XL1?
perfectly. Even
All right,
the
guys.
lisp is on perfect.
Listen, I'm not a huge fan of panel killers, but this guy I'm a fan of. So, welcome to the stream, Exile. How are you, buddy?
What's up, Mike? What you
Exile is the man.
Exactly. What's happening, brother?
Shit, I seen what y'all was doing on that panel before and what you're doing on this panel here, man. Man, I'm with you. That's at least a 97, 98% match.
Yeah.
Sure
I
is.
was
Voice is
actually
definitely
saying
there.
more on Angels Live. It's a 99%, nearly 100% match on Angels Live.
Well, you can
You
hear
need
it
to
a lot
replay
better.
it here, Vinny. Vinny, you need to screenshot it here. It's an absolute match, down to the
There
list
must
on
be
every
audio
single
of,
word.
of that panel somewhere, right?
Say that again?
I said there's must be audio somewhere of this mayor. Is that what we've been listening to?
Yeah, so
Oh,
we just
yeah.
listened to a video
Silly, I'm
recording. So you were
blinking
hearing
here.
it.
What do you think? How did I do, man?
Like this.
Joe?
Do it like this. Back, visit True's panel again and see what channel that was on that Vinny was playing. And then pull that channel up.
Yeah, it was
On Angels.
yeah,
But,
it was Peach
No,
Adis.
but
I think it
Well,
was.
Kaylee, you got it.
My
It's
bad.
either a guy called Thomas Marr or Don Ryan. But they
Yeah.
Thomas Moore is the fire commissioner, or maybe I don't know if he still is, but the younger guy who kind of fits the bill as a volunteer fireman, retired sanitation, New York City garbage man, linked me to the same fucking Hempstead town in Long Island, which happened to be the mayor, Don Ryan.
Damn, this
Yeah.
guy lived
Wow.
Sydney, Vinny.
Dude, if this is the guy, this is like really bad.
I was just saying, I've never seen Vinny hunt a motherfucker down. This motherfucker must have did some shit to Vinny.
Well, dude,
He
come
can't
on, are you
keep
kidding me?
Vinny's name out of his fucking mouth.
Bro, why
Exile.
would you swing it?
First
Why
of
would you
all,
swing at Vinny?
Exile, how are you, my man? Exile, I've known Exile from Lord Doc a long time now. So how are you, my man?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Vinny?
Yeah, you know, I'm over the 24-hour period of being awake, but I was just so damn excited because I heard I'm you know, it's like at least I'm presenting more and more of at least the two. I know we're homing in, but I think we hit it, and I'm leaning more to the old guy.
Yeah, for sure.
You see him all. Listen, if you look up, just Google image, Don Ryan Mayor. Just do an innocent. Open up another tab, an innocent Google search on images of Don Ryan Mayor Hempstead. You're gonna see he's just nothing but affiliated with people of color, and he proclaimed when I was on Rue's channel that he had more women of color than anybody. And listen to the forget about the bodybuilding. He's taking Tommy Marr. Tommy Marr lives within that district, and so does Thomas Moore. So You know what I mean? So I started looking at like a veterinarian, like what's the go between? Like, where's the connect? Like, who's fooling who? Like, who's zooming who? Like Aretha Franklin said back in the day.
Vinny, you're at the point where all you need is confirmation. I know how to do that. We'll talk about that behind scenes. You got enough
sure.
info. If he's one of these
I
people,
want you guys to just
for sure.
run with it. And, you know, I mean, everything we're doing is innocent. It's not a dox. It is. I tried to handle it like a gentleman earlier. So now I went full throttle to that.
Exactly,
Let's
Samsonite.
You
A
know,
lot of people
let's
did.
see. I want you guys to put on your thinking caps and to help me out here. Like the first presentation I did with Guy Brogna, Kaylee picked it up from
Vinny.
the UK, and she connected the guy I picked out from Long Island to Tommy Moore.
At this point, all you gotta do is make a connection. I got a for sure way to do that. I just cannot say it on stream because if I do that, then they'll have a way to prepare for it and avoid it.
Sure. Well, you can always
So-
put it in the back, and everybody on
Yeah,
panel.
Whatever you got to
You know.
do. Hey, listen, Exile, you got to go on undercover, deep undercover. You know, get in there.
Yep.
Put me in, coach. We're ready to play. And I'm, you know, it's like I took the ball as far as I could, and then I thought I was a little deflated. But then Kaylee come in after I said Guy Brogna, and she's like, she connected him to Tommy Moore. And I thought that was wonderful. So that gave me a little bit more wind in my sail.
For sure.
So Mr. P, did I do good?
Dude, this to me is the best work I've seen in a long time.
He's
for
either
somebody
the
trying to
young
find
one
somebody.
or he's the old one, because both
Dude, yeah.
are very pompous and they had the similar traits, right? So the younger one is the volunteer guy who's on call 24 hours, right? So
But what makes
those-
sense, man, is the affiliation to Tommy Marr, because how it, you know, the picture of Tommy Marr, you know, all the details that he's using, you know, throwing us off with the arm and the, you know, the workout routine and all that stuff. I mean, it makes sense that he would know that stuff, especially if he was dealing with this guy and it was an affiliation. You know, that
Right.
could easily been his photo taking a picture of his buddy Tommy Marr. So that's dude, this is like,
And that
I
night,
don't know,
Mr.
this
P,
is close.
that guy, when I called out Guy Brogna, whatever the fuck his name was,
Mhm.
that put Saul into a tailspin. And like I told you, I heard
Mm.
things I've never heard off of his life. That guy never takes a break and then comes back. So he took a break after I did what
Yeah.
I did and presented it. And then what did he do, Mr. P? He probably took that break, called Tommy Moore, whoever, which Tommy Moore that was, or Don, and then he came back into the room. And then what did he do, Mr. P? His fucking phone went off. That means urgency. Sal's cell phone was right there by his microphone. You never hear Sal's phone go off.
100%.
And I heard it that night. So we got him in a tailspin, and Kaylee can attest if she ever comes back.
Well, dude, hats off to you, man. Like I said in the chat, bow and respect, dude. I think this is a great job, man, and a hell of a job with the research, bro. Props to you.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm pretty convinced here, and I wasn't convinced on anything you've shown me up to this point. You know, no offense, it just like it was all the details
No.
made sense, and then it'd be one major
Mr.
thing
P,
that would throw you
can't
off.
catch the murderer like a Law and Order episode. You gotta wean people out. You gotta connect the dots. You gotta just sit back, think, be smart,
Mhm.
and understand that this man. See, everybody like Brian, right? So Brian is so he can't get over the arm, the bicep. You see,
Right,
he can't
right.
get over that. See, so
Yeah.
that's not a smart way to think. You gotta go and close your eyes and listen to the way, the cadence of what comes out of their fucking mouth.
Yeah,
Sorry for
100%. No, it's all good. Yeah, no,
Hey,
I'm
so
pretty,
good. Woo!
pretty impressed, man.
Hey, it's done Ryan good. Who?
And when Kaylee gets excited, that's when I know we're on something, you know. 'Cause she's
These
pretty
are two
convinced
other
too.
individuals that now we've just opened up. And you know what? Both of them have something to hide, that if what their behavior has been on YouTube would hurt them, would hurt them. And I know that's what
100%.
Saul professes. He doesn't want to mix his little bit of life online to his real life. But now we've
100%.
infiltrated it. And you can see he's shaking. He's shaking.
Hey, so 1 second, guys. So everybody, just so you know, if you came here from Robert's link, or you came here from Samantha P's link, you guys are not going to be able to see each other. So if I say hi to somebody, it's going to send out from all three people's accounts. But if you would like to all see each other, you just got to come to my link, which is up on the ticker there. Or if you're already subscribed to me, just come to my channel, and then you'll all be able to see each other. YouTube is not broken. You just are probably on different streams because we're sending this across 3 right now. Okay? Go ahead, guys. So I just want to get that out. But yeah, no, for sure. I think this is probably the guy. So like, what kind of implications do we have here? Because if
I'm
this is a
leaning
mayor
more
we're talking
towards the
about,
older guy, like in my avatar.
no,
I'm
100%.
leaning-
Like,
Right?
like, dude, if this is him, like I think this guy could possibly be in trouble a little bit. You know, like he's not hanging out with like just a
Well,
an
he
old
got
friend
voted
here.
out.
Like,
He got voted out, but his background. Did you see the background that he comes from? He's a
No.
teacher. No.
really?
Can I present it? It's a non-copyright. Can I present?
Yeah, I mean, I might not be able to. I don't know,
all right.
how do
So
I
just-
how do I help you present it? Just tell me how to do that.
No. Well, what you got to do is open up your own tab.
Backstage, if he's like, asking for permission to show it, it'll tell you to let him share his screen.
So here's
Yeah,
the
so
problem:
Mr.
is
P,
I'm
let me
operating
try it.
from 2 Apple devices, but you
All
can
right, so
try
Mr.
it. It
P,
might not work.
let's try something new for you. Let me
Let's
do
do it.
this. Hold on.
Okay,
I'll
Mom.
try to share this with you.
Oh, I see it. Hang on. Let me see.
No, I didn't do it yet.
Oh, never mind. There's somebody coming up in here. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm just typing it in. Patience on that.
What's up, Trout Slayer?
What's up?
How are you, bud? Welcome. Thanks for coming, man.
Oh, you're welcome.
What are you thinking, man? What do you think of what we're showing you?
No, I like it. I know most of these
Yeah?
people here.
What did you
Okay,
think of the voice?
now-
Did you hear the voice?
Well, which voice?
Trout, do you know Saul?
No,
Okay, never mind.
I know Vinny.
All
Don't
right.
worry about it.
I know.
Now
Vinny.
it's in your back. You see, there's one of your devices will see the old man, Don Ryan, and I'm trying to share this video with you.
Hang on. Yeah, I mean, I may have to just fire up the old computer, not today, but at some point to get this to work. But let me try.
Well, Vinny should be able to share the screen, and you should be able to accept it.
That's what I'm trying to do right now, my man.
Yep, hang on. Let me see what I can do here. Go on to this
So
one.
basically, everybody will just go to the left or mostly to the left. All of us up here, and then you'll give me the availability to share this little video of a man they call Saul, but he's actually. I'm leaning more of Don. Hi, Don. We could have ended this peacefully.
What's up, Vinny?
Ah, there you go, Mr. P. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. All right, so it's big. Now you guys mute and let me play this. So the sound is just beautiful. There's nobody talking, but Mr. P, I want you to read his acclimates. Okay. This
You
is
got it.
that mayor. This is that mayor. Okay, here we go. Let me unmute and bang. I'm highlighting something.
Hey, Vinny, check my title and make sure it's cool with you.
Can you guys see what's being presented here? Mr. P, is it sounding good and you could read it good?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Mr. P, you hear me now?
I can hear you. I don't know about anybody else.
All right. I'm going to play this again from the beginning, and I want you to just.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right, I'm in.
Now, Mr. P, do you hear it, and can you read and see it?
Yep, I'm good now. I was muted the last time.
All right. There you go. Here we go.
What's up, Rada? Mr. Don. The mayor, ex-mayor of Hempstead, otherwise known as Saul. At present, Don Ryan coaches basketball teams for Hempstead Dons Incorporated. Previously, he coached the Salvation Army Community Center in Hempstead from 1961 to 09. As of 2017, Don has a total of 56 years of volunteer service with Youth Village of Hempstead. And you know what? He's bald, so he really may know a lot about wigs. It's starting to all make sense now.
Here we go.
Don is a product of Hempstead Public Schools, Fulton School, 1957, Hempstead High School, 1961. Later, Don graduated from Adelphi University with a bachelor's degree of business admin degree in 1966 and Teachers College, Columbia University with a Master of Arts degree in 1971. Are you directing the music back there or something? What are you yelling at, Vinny? Louder! More bass!
Cowbell.
Don taught for 33 years. For the last 25 of those years, he added responsibility as Director of Youth Employment Program at Hempstead High School. Several thousand students got their first work experience on this effort. What a guy. What a guy. Don was active at Percy Jackson Youth Center coaching the Hempstead Tiger Club's football team from 1968, its first season, through 1998. Don has also coached youth basketball in Hempstead from 1962 to 1983. Now, we've heard this before. We've heard something like this before from him.
Yep. Over 30. Look at that. Wait, hold on.
And ladies and gentlemen, children of color.
Hey, where's the white Waldo? There he is. Who's the man that had more sex with black women or ladies of color?
Yeah, see, I hate even saying that right now because you just got a bunch of high school girls there, dude. This is not right, man. I don't even want to put that sentence with this image on there. But yes, he does talk about it all the time. All the time.
Mr. P, you hear me, right?
I mean, you don't go that long and there not be some type of controversy in 40, 50 years.
You hear my microphone?
I do hear you, buddy.
All right. My brother, he stated after I exposed Guy Brogna the other night on Ruru's channel, who's a lovely lady of color, he stated towards the end of that live stream, and JoJo fucking got rid of it. Sorry for cursing. He stated he started calling Ruru's wig, and he made a whole thing about it like she had yak hair. And he knew because this guy he claimed he had more ladies of color than any other lady in his life. Now, one would think, I'm not saying like the P word here, I'm just saying Hempstead is very, very colorful.
Don's coaching philosophy goes beyond the fundamentals of basketball. Strong emphasis and placed upon good attributes and academic progress.
I paused it so you can catch up. You get it? That's right. Mr. P!
Don sums up his coaching philosophy as, philosophy, I coach life, not basketball. Got it. I don't think I've ever read that word.
Now, Mr. P, I don't know if you know or not, but this face has been seen from Dr. Dave. This idiot opened up his camera one time, and more than one, it's like, you know, like dentists agree on toothpaste, like 4 out of 5 dentists agree. They all agreed that at one point, on Dr. Dave's channel, his camera opened up and they saw an old white man with glasses with a turkey neck and a receding hairline on Dr. Dave. And 2 days after that, Mr. P, he found his way to Vegas Valley. Wow.
Wow. Who's that? Oh, never mind.
Hey, wait a second. I just want to show something.
I thought that was Eddie Murphy for a minute.
I'm a big body language guy, Mr. P. There's 2 things that people will show when they're uncomfortable, when they're next to somebody, or being asked something. Number 1 is exactly what Mikey Tits did when he folded his arms. He crossed his arms up. Very uncomfortable body language. The second is hands behind the back. Just like what you're looking at. Very uncomfortable. Get me?
I got you. And I agree.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Say it ain't. No.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Enough said, right? This is the reason that a picture tells you 1,000 words.
Oh, man, bro.
Vinny,
What, Vic?
just check my thumbnail when you get a chance. That's all.
What do you need, a manicure? I'm kidding.
Boom.
No.
Don has chaired the LTI Leading Training Institute and the Salvation Army Advisory Council. Don is also a past president of Hempstead Unitedale Rotary Club, a member of Helping End Violence Now, HERA, Hempstead Educators Retirement Association, and the NAACP in 2003. Don established the Village of Hempstead Youth Council.
Ooh, the
Wow.
youth. He loves the youth, don't you? Don't you, Sally Ball?
And this is the only problem I have. Though. Only problem I have.
Oh no, say it ain't so.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, look at him with his little flag and a nice. Not a good look. No different than Mike's boobies. Not a good look.
Fucking creep. Creep.
Look at that face. All right, Mr. P, what do you think after that?
Dude, yeah, man, it's convincing, bro. It's very convincing.
Do you want me to play one? You want me to share that one that he gave that speech? Because that's like spot on, man.
Here, I want you to try something. Hang on one second. Let me just cut this out here. All right. We still on? This thing's still on?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
Go ahead and try it again. I just want to actually, you're already in here, right? We got two Dons.
Yeah, but I got rid of the trying to share. But
all right,
Yes,
try it
we-
again. I want to see if I can do this from the phone here.
all right, hold on. I'm gonna share this one with you. Let me see. I gotta look it up first. Give me a little time.
Hey, just no, wait, it was Sea Light. Where's Sea Light? Come on, Sea Light, come on up. I see you here.
Mr. P, do you want the one that he gives like an update while we were going through the C to the V19 bullshit, or do you want the one where he's being at like a party and he's off cuff making he's always Saul always has those
More natural state like he is on YouTube.
All right, here you go. All right. Let me find it.
Yeah, I think the party one is the best example.
Exile, you're gonna get. I mean, because you
What
know
up,
how.
Tommy Guns?
First of all, Vegas Valley is always known to be a racist prick. Like, there's hardly any people of color that go over there, and it's funny that this happens. So, hold on, Mr. P, I got you. Exile, you're gonna like look at this guy and you're gonna be like, this is fucking. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong though. I'm not. Listen, I don't want to.
Yeah, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't a guarantee. This is our best guess. Please do not call this man. Please do not harass this guy until we confirm something. And even then, don't harass people.
Right, because
Not
I gave you guys two different people on kind of two different spectrums, but they're both from the same neighborhood.
Very
That's-
interesting.
Well, okay, it's in the back, Mr. P. It's in the back. You got to share it again.
Let's see.
I wanna rock. Now I'm gonna just think of. I wanna rock with you. All right, let me
I
make it.
was thinking about playing a song with the audio now.
Oh, Exile, you're gonna get pissed at this because he's nothing but being surrounded by people of color.
Yeah,
His
but
honorable mayor, the village of Hempstead, Ron Wagner.
Well, let's see, Proby.
Usually my writing is hard to read, but Alan did a good job.
Exile, I want you to close your eyes. Don't look at this old white fool. And just clear your mind. I know what you know. I know, Exile, of all people.
I already did that when I was lurking over there at the other video at Angels.
Okay, so
See you
listen.
in the chat, but I was listening, Vinny.
Yeah. You bushwhacker. No, but again, just don't focus on like what you know about
I'm not even looking at the screen, bro. I'm not even looking at the
Right.
screen.
just in your brain, be reminded he's surrounded by nothing. So,
Tyler, we're uncovering potentially who Saul
I'm
is.
very happy to be here with the class of 1977. I'm so sincere. It looked too good. But I tell you, too, as you know, a graduate of Hempstead High School, and Al Williams likes to say, the real Hempstead High School. And I do truly love
Close
the
your
village.
eyes.
In
Listen to
fact,
the
as I
voice.
ran for mayor, my campaign theme was, I'm Hempstead born and Hempstead bred, and when I die, I'll be Hempstead dead. See, there's a few witnesses in the back. Let me just warn you, if you don't come to my funeral, I'm not going to yours. You know, one of the great things, though,
how many times he's
being a high grad, a tiger for life, are we not? One of the great things, we're able to think back and some of the special people who made an influence in our life. Now, let me throw a couple of names at you real quick. Ollie Mills.
Oh yeah.
Ollie and I came to Hempstead High School together in 1957. He is the first teacher of color in the school district at Hempstead High, and me as a ninth grader. The Mills have become my family. In fact, I am godfather to Alana. Ollie's older with his two daughters. He also has two sons as well. So that means an awful lot to me. And Ollie, of course, has passed on, but his influence in our community was unbelievable, was it not? I know I see Al Williams before, and I see Dennis Burgess, 55 Marvin Avenue. Lose there. Anybody have Mr. Zara? Mr. Zara had a great influence in my life, and it was his phone call that got me to come to Hempstead High School as a teacher, and I taught business law, the class that he had retired from. And I stayed with that. I loved every day I was at Hempstead High School as a student and as a teacher. Don't let anybody tell you anything bad about our school. We got great kids. We may have some problems. I'm just saying. Got great kids. And we stay with them, I'm sure we're going to be real good. Now today, painfully, I have come from the Hempstead Uniondale football game, and somehow we gave it away 38-36. But let me just see how smart you are. 1966, what was the football record?
10-0.
Yeah, usually you like the Blues.
92.
4-4.
Okay.
But 1967, Al, tell them, what was the record?
8-0.
8-0.
There you go. There you go, Al.
Ironically, they mentioned Julius Irving. The first person I met when I came in tonight was Julius. Yes. He's around the corner at the Roosevelt. Graduated. That's the 50th anniversary. And that's spectacular. And of course, as you know, he went to Prospect School from kindergarten to 8th grade. So we can claim him as well. You know, I always think it's very lucky that I grew up in Hempstead. Because my dad grew up on a farm in Muncie, Indiana. And my mother grew up on 117th Street between First and...
Wait a second. You guys hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
Kaylee.
so Probe wants another one. If you could tell us the one where he's sitting in the office.
Kaylee had mentioned about a farm, and I know she's in the chat. This guy claims his father grew up on a farm. Listen, Kaylee, I know you're listening. Listen.
My mother grew up on 117th Street between First and... Because my dad grew up... I always think it's very lucky that I grew up in Hempstead. Because my dad grew up on a farm in Muncie, Indiana. Because my dad grew up on a farm in Muncie, Indiana. Because my dad grew up on a farm in Muncie, Indiana. And my mother grew up on 117th Street between First and Pleasant East Harlem. How they met, fell in love, and raised a family on Terrace Avenue in Hempstead. Priceless.
Now, the other night, when I was telling Kaylee or showing Guy Brogdon, Joe said he purposely misspelled Guy Brogdon's name, and he said We're looking at a musician out of where? Out of Harlem. Wow. One more time.
How they met, fell in love, and raised Indiana that I grew up in Hempstead. Because my dad grew up on a farm in Muncie, Indiana, and my mother grew up on 117th Street between First and Pleasant and East Harlem. How they met, fell in love, and raised a family on Terrace Avenue in Hempstead. Priceless. Terrace Avenue is my street. Does anybody have a problem with that? What is
Oh, like, anybody got a problem with that? Kind of like a tough guy thing that Saul likes to do, right? Anybody got a problem with that? Listen to it again, and we'll continue.
Does anybody have a problem with that?
Even the audience is laughing at him.
Because of that, I can say to you, come sing to Hempstead High. All hail to our glory. Her record testifies to the beauty of the story. Raised high her Manitou, proudly the white and blue, wakes off fervent by alma mater, Hempstead High. Thank you.
I'd like to hear a clip of him having just an interview, not where he's doing like a speech, because I feel like he's more amped up in this. So like you're getting, like it's it's very similar dialect. Like I feel like the tone's a little bit different from this clip. Like it's the same dialect but different tone. Does that make sense?
What I do realize is he likes a lot of punch phrases and keys.
Yeah.
That he's making.
Hey, everyone, salute. I gotta go eat dinner. Vinny, man, salute. Nah, that's fucking him, dude. I could hear it all day long. That's that guy, Sal, man. I don't even know him. Like, I could hear him, dude. Like, that microphone distorts a little. You gotta picture him, maybe a touch older, chilling, relaxing. It's late at night, dude. That's fucking him,
That's why
man.
I said I'd like to hear just like a news interview, not a.
Yeah, Vinny, man, fucking awesome. You call it the cocksucker soul, man. Awesome, man. I gotta get out of here, guys. Salute.
Yeah,
You know what I
later,
love
Doc.
about Doc?
You know how Saul likes to throw
How the
punchlines.
hell do you know about that word Colin? Colin means
Thanks for coming, Lord.
the police put handcuffs on people. Good for you, Doc.
This guy.
Salute, guys. Thanks for having me up, Mr. P.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's
listen to
definitely
Vinny, man. He's got him. He's got the perp.
Salute, Doc.
Salute, guys.
Very plausible.
Salute, man.
This guy is
All right,
coming
I'm gonna give you guys
constantly just like Saul does, dude. This is fucking Saul. This has got to be.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you exactly what you just asked for. Hold on. Hold on. Where are you? Oh, wait.
Yes, sir, Rada.
That's not it. Hold on. I gotta do it this way. Wait, actually, I just
Welcome, Robert.
Hold on.
Samantha, what do you think? You think this is him?
Oh, hold on.
Sorry, sexy. She's sleeping at the moment.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Oh, hang on. I got you guys.
Yeah, my bad. I accidentally dropped.
I did the same exact thing. Booted myself too.
Getting wrong shit. Yeah, Mike is fucking up, Vinny.
Because he's not sharing it.
There you go. You got to share it, Mr. P.
Yeah.
I don't see you. I don't see you in the guest.
Tommy Gunsman says
Okay,
it's
I'll
spot
do
on.
it again. Let me present it again. Hold on.
You know, Tommy's listening from his truck, just the audio, I imagine. So, and he's saying it's spot on. So,
All right, Mr. P, it's in the back or on the side, whatever the hell it is.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Vinny, you've nailed this guy on voice and personality, you know, and speech pattern, all that shit.
Yeah, this is very, very close.
All right, check this out. You want it up close and personal. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
oh shit, EWA.
Good afternoon to the residents of the village of Hempstead. Just want to comment on a couple of things that have happened recently on the positive
Oh yeah,
side.
that's him. I can tell you right now, that's him. Sounds just like him. Hearing that, just like
police in the community to connect.
Just listen.
It was a good evening.
Listen.
You asked for it. Let me give it to you.
Staff and all of the residents who attended. I have to give a particular shout out to the Doric Lodge because they donated many bikes and a lot of gift certificates to the winners of a raffle that they held. So we applaud that. Also want to announce that this Thursday at Kennedy Park at 6 o'clock, we're going to have the
Hold on, hit
Heritage
pause right quick. Hit
program.
pause.
Hold on.
Again, 6 o'clock this Thursday, Kennedy.
Okay.
Hey, do you remember when he was over at Vegas Valleys complaining, talking about those people? I bet those people don't even donate time or help with anything out there. They all
Yep.
Yeah, this is him. This is this guy, bro. That's
All right,
that.
remember, you and everybody else, just close your eyes. Forget about the arm. Forget about the fucking pompadour head. The guy. Just close your eyes, clear your mind, and listen to this guy's cadence.
Park and the public is invited. But now, the other part of the presentation. We are experiencing a season of suffering, not just in the village of Hempstead, but throughout the United States and, for that matter, the world. And it feels sometimes like we're carrying on by ourselves. We seem like the road ahead of us is daunting, but I'm sure, as always, we'll rise to.
And always remember, this is a man who doesn't want the fucking world to know what he's doing online. Because Saul always professes, I don't want my online life to mingle with my real life.
To the challenge. I must mention to you the key thing, in my opinion, if we're going to have success in the village with a community that is safe, would be the moral leadership that we're looking for. And we have a lot of it. Individuals, movements, institutions, organizations, the community, faith-based, they're all coming on a positive note.
To that,
we applaud that, and we need that. This is a season of renewal. But there's no argument that we have a problem. The shots fired has been extremely unacceptable.
God,
now, one might say, well, what's causing all of this?
Dude, even this guy's lingo is the same.
One,
His choice words.
COVID,
a lot of
people
fucking
are from jail because
hold on, Paul. Told you your ass would be found. You keep fucking around. You fucking around with the wrong people, Saul.
Exile, I know you to be really good at listening and understanding and the knowledge.
That's him, baby. That's him. That's him, bro. That's that dude, man. I'm sitting here matching 3 different points of reference to this individual without looking at him. That's fucking the same guy, bro. That's him.
It is. And we've been rocking since I met you on Docs. And
I ain't been wrong so far about who somebody is. That's that motherfucker.
And
hello, Saul. You pissed Vinny off. Vinny found you.
But how about this, Exile? I met you on Doc's, and Doc was already on Pete's channel here, and you came up. I joined. We had a trifecta. You get it? How the universe is working like that to figure out assholes like this?
Yes,
So,
sir.
Vinny, just one more time. We just want to play it for 2 minutes. Everybody mute. Nobody talk. Just
Hey,
give
we're
everyone a
gonna
chance to
finish
hear
it.
it without
All right.
any interruptions. Just no
Yep.
commentary. Just play it for 2 minutes. Just
You
for
got
everybody
it.
that hasn't heard it.
To play it through.
Pete. All right, hold on.
Okay, good afternoon to the residents of the village of Hempstead. Just want to comment on a couple of things that have happened recently on the positive side. Last week, we had the National Night Out. It's an opportunity for the police and the community to connect. It was a good evening. I applaud the people that were involved, our staff, and all of the residents who attended. I have to give a particular shout out to the Doric Lodge because they donated many bikes and a lot of gift certificates to the winners of a raffle that they held. So we applaud that. Also want to announce that this Thursday at Kennedy Park at 6 o'clock, we're going to have the Hispanic Heritage Program. Again, 6 o'clock this Thursday, Kennedy Park, and the public is invited. And now, the other part of the presentation. We are experiencing a season of suffering, not just in the village of Hempstead, but throughout the United States and, for that matter, the world. And it feels sometimes like we're carrying on by ourselves. We seem like the road ahead of us is daunting, but I'm sure, as always, we'll rise to the challenge. I must mention to you the key thing, in my opinion, if we're going to have success in the village with a community that is safe, would be the moral leadership that we're looking for. And we have a lot of it. Individuals, movements, institutions, organizations, the community, faith-based, they're all coming on a positive note. And I applaud that, and we need that. This is a season of renewal, but there's no argument that we have a problem. The shots fired has been extremely unacceptable. Now, one might say, well, what's causing all of this? Well, let's review a couple of the possibilities. One, certainly the pandemic, COVID-19. A lot of people have been released from jail because of it. It's a major concern. But then again, there's also the bail reform. Now, the bail reform was passed at the state level, and it has allowed some people to get released from jail earlier than otherwise. Now, there is parts of the bail reform that I applaud. I've been to enough arraignment courts to see people who have money able to pay their bail, go home and hire the best lawyers possible, and then in the comfort of their own home with the support of family, make a decision that has a major impact on the rest of their life. Flip that to the other side. I've seen people who go to the arraignment court unable to meet bail for even the same crime, and they are institutionalized at the Nassau County Jail. They may stay there for a while, for quite a while. At some point that their frustration is such that they are met one day by their court-appointed attorney, who may be good, but also may be inexperienced and non-threatening, and they are told, how would you like to go home tonight? That's all they hear, home tonight. What they have to do is plead guilty to the charges, and they will be given time served, and they are released.
Look at him. Hey!
Leads to a downward spiral, which can have repercussions which are unsafe and ungood for the people. So I can see that perspective. But what is happening is some people are being arrested with gun-related charges, and they're out of jail within a day or two, literally. And they're back on the street. Chances are they haven't been rehabilitated in that little bump. They're going to end up doing some of the same things over again, creating more of the concern we have, the shots fired in our community. Also, gun sales are up. Now, you could figure out whatever reason it may be. Maybe people call themselves trying to protect themselves, but whatever it is, legal gun sales are up. And then, of course, unfortunately, the illegal guns are available. So they'll have to call on the federal government to do what they can for the 95 corridor, where a lot of the guns find their way into our community.
The federal
Yeah, I
government.
agree with you, Rada.
The federal government's too busy looking at Vegas Valley right now.
All right, so Tyler, I know. Let's pause it for a second, Vinny. So Tyler, I know you don't think it is him. Why? What's your take?
Okay, first of all, hey y'all. So I don't think anything about it is the same. And without, I mean, I've watched the Tommy Mayer video, so it's kind of hard to not kind of compare it to that. But this guy, he talks way too fast. He doesn't pronounce a lot of the words as clear as Saul does, and he's got it. And I'm not from the Northeast, and I know that there's varying, like Massachusetts and New Hampshire. I know it's very different, but this guy sounds like it's almost like it's his whatever you call it. It's too pronounced.
Can I ask you a
The
question?
north, yes.
Okay. Now, if you're a guy or a girl online, such as Saul, and you have a complete different identity that you don't want anybody to know who you are. Now, have you ever heard Saul laugh?
Yes.
You've heard him like really laugh. Have you ever heard him like really raise up or go down?
I have.
I
Okay.
mean, I've heard him laugh.
Now, reminding you that this is like some stupid, little video conference thing he does for the citizens there that he is reigning over. You're not, I want to remind you of the microphone in 2023 in a monotone voice that this guy uses.
But see, I don't think this guy that you're playing, I don't think he has a monotone voice at all. I think he goes up and down, and I don't think his
Right, but
inflection.
because he's the mayor. He's
And I
not
don't-
on Vegas Valley YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? He is calculating.
Okay, so I
It's him.
don't think the inflection and words that he says and his voice is anything like him. And now you have to remember. So, okay, here's my question: do you guys not believe that Saul uses steroids?
Listen,
Give
He
me a
does.
second.
He does.
Give me,
Can I?
Benny,
the
you want
thing
to
is,
listen to Benny? You want to listen to this girl's advice and don't completely write things off because these girls are also
no, I'm
good.
not writing anything.
Okay. You're not even letting. You're literally not even letting me finish the
No,
thought.
but
And
what
I'm
I'm trying to let you know, lady, and all due respect, all you're doing is going with what that guy fucking told you.
what guy told me?
I want you to close your eyes and listen to
Gosh.
how this
No,
guy.
but hang on.
I
What do you
would
mean,
like to
Tyler?
finish speaking.
Yeah, just finish
Thank
what you had
you.
to say.
Okay. So, let's just say, so if you watch that Madhouse TV, that, interview that he's doing at his desk and everybody,
I'm a musician, okay?
okay. So like I was saying, if you listen to that interview that he's sitting in his desk, that was what, 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, at
So if
least.
Saul is, okay. So, you know what steroids do to your body,
Oh,
your testosterone level. Steroids are an androgenic
But
drug, and I'm
what's
sorry,
the
what?
point? What's the point you're making?
You're not even letting me finish what I'm trying to say.
Talk through and through, Benny, to the end, and then ask her.
Okay, so if 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, you know,
I want to hear the rest of this video.
Can
Hang
Tyler
on,
please?
yeah,
just
please.
Can Tyler
unbelievable.
please speak and ask her question?
Okay, so the effect of steroid use over time, especially if it's been, let's say it's been 10 years, the effects of steroids are an androgenic drug, and they're naturally going to deepen someone's voice.
But you fell
So,
into the trap about the steroids. This guy does not use steroids. If I was trying to hide my identity, I'd tell you I use steroids. Don't you understand that? That's the point we're trying to make here.
Exactly.
okay. So, okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You're totally right. You're totally right. I
Because
mean,
no, but Tyler,
I,
here's the thing: is because
I'm not
he is
trying to
associated.
down,
Hold
bro.
on. This is the point where he's trying to make, and the reason why there's a possible connection is this guy is connected to Tommy Marr, so it's very plausible what he's doing is he's telling us all the things about Tommy Marr that have nothing to do with him,
I
and we're
don't
just
think
guessing
this
here.
guy. I think that
Girl,
this. I don't
no
think this
doubt in my
guy's
mind that
voice sounds anything alike. And I will say this: I don't know. I'm
You don't
curious
think
why.
this guy's voice sounds like Sal?
I don't think the inflection in his voice. I don't think. I just
Right.
think I just think his linguistics are
Wow.
completely off.
That's, well, you gotta like reset and really like listen to it again. And I'm not knocking you.
Well,
It's his
okay,
opinion.
so
You know, it's her opinion.
okay, so what how would you explain the arm picture? I'm just curious.
That's easy.
Because
I
it's a
mean,
picture. My
yeah,
picture
yeah.
is a cat. Do you think I'm a cat?
So, but basically, like, imagine if you're friends with Tommy Marr, Tyler, right? And you're
So
friends with him. You know his workout routine. You know he works out a lot. You take a photo of him. He's your buddy, and then you say, you know what? Let me go with this guy's identity, and you post a picture of his arm. You talk about the stuff he tells you about steroids. I mean, it's very easy to throw off people, especially if he doesn't want you to find him.
Right, but
Why would he flood you with a bunch of bullshit information?
Person who
yeah,
does not.
but I also don't believe that. I don't believe that I don't believe that Saul probably thought that people would really be able to find him where he is now. So I
I
don't
disagree.
actually
He
think
put a lot of money into actually
what we're
preventing
doing.
that.
That's what we're
that's what I'm saying is my point is
but
he
I
put a
think
lot of money into it and
I think-
he kind of
How do no. You see, that's where you're going wrong. You're taking everything you're saying is what he said to you or what you heard. You can't go by that.
Okay, I don't know. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm not really following this conversation.
What I'm trying
What
to
did
tell
you just say,
you
Mr.
very
P?
simplistically is that when you're looking at somebody who's pretending to be somebody else online or in person who does not want to be found out, they're going to tell you a bunch of lies and send you on a wild goose chase because they don't want to be found. Is that not plausible?
Right, but
So you're thinking of what you should.
but I don't think. I
his
think Saul's
arm.
personality. I think Saul's personality is such
You shouldn't
that
think about whatever the fuck that guy says, that he's a musician from Juilliard. You got to eliminate all of that and listen to the cadence of what
I haven't listened. I kind of tune a lot of stuff that Saul says out, to be honest with you. So I haven't heard like probably a lot as many of his bullshit stories that you guys may have heard. But like when I was listening to like the Tommy Mayer video and there were certain words that he says and how he
on a rocket
how when he talks like
Vinny,
at the end of certain sentences his pitch goes down and then the way it kind of raises up after he says certain words.
like he's from the flock of seagulls, girl. It's an old man. Sal's an old man. Do you think that guy you're describing eats cans of tuna fish and chicken and stays up 22 hours a day and only sleeps 2 hours a night? Come on. Only old people do that. Or maybe
what?
Or maybe
Really? So you're
or
saying
maybe a volunteer fireman.
only this old man would be doing what Saul says he does.
Listen
No,
to
people
can
that are on
somebody
a
else listen
very,
to
very
this
strict
girl is
people that
she
are on a very, very strict healthy
stop.
diet.
I'm trying to clear her slate and just close her eyes and listen to what the fucking mouth says.
I have sat here and I have listened to
I'm
it
having a
over
hard time
and I
believing
don't
that this man
think it's my job.
Saul is an old fucking mayor from Hempstead. Listen to how he talks. The reason that you can't
So
even
you're
connect
saying that you
that
think
he
that
sounds
Saul, this old
similar
man.
to Saul is troubling to me, and that's why you lose your credibility on my end.
Wait,
This
so
guy sounds almost like fucking identical to Saul.
yeah, I
No,
don't think
I hear you, but
so.
it's like it's a combination of listening to the things he says, listening to the things he's trying to tell us, and then also like literally actually trying to tell his voice. It's like three things, and you can't get thrown off by the stuff he feeds you. You got to listen to the stuff he doesn't directly tell you that he accidentally slips out. You know, like it's
Oh,
really
I
difficult
know.
because he's
I
definitely
get
trying
that.
to push us off. You know,
I
and who he
get
actually
that.
is.
And I'm well aware of just kind of, I mean, you know, the experience that I have had, you know, kind of with Squishy and Weenie and you know, a lot of us in our
Have
past
you been
community.
drinking? Have you been drinking? Be honest.
Pardon me?
Why
Have
would you
you
even
been,
go there?
and can you be honest with us?
So no, I've actually had my daughter at the trampoline park today, and I was just
Yes, I asked you if you are drinking.
no.
Are you doing anything else? Because you're not sounding
What?
like you're not sounding like you.
All right, well,
I
let's
don't.
move on from that, Vinny.
Okay,
Let's
I
let's
don't
not even continue
like.
that. Just move
I
on.
hear it, and if I hear it, everybody else hears it.
Okay,
And
so
I don't hear it. I personally
okay,
don't hear it.
I just talk for like 1 second. So case in point, the fact that you're sitting here saying that my voice sounds like I'm under the influence of something, to me is case in point that like you are so far off base that this guy is Saul, because I don't actually do drugs. Like I do not do drugs. Like I mean, I'm not under the influence of anything, sir. It's
All right.
what 5:30
Thank you
in the
for being honest.
and at
Thank you
the
for being honest. There's no reason to
I
go there,
mean,
but anyways,
like I
no,
literally don't do drugs, and so the fact that you're sitting here saying I'm under the influence of something is pretty much is all I need to know. And what I was going to say is, I'll tell you my experience with these ladies in this community. I'm not saying that you know we've always been right or they've always been right all the time, but I will say in my experience in this custody case that we were all dealing with, and the amount of research that we did, the amount of time that we have spent doing various things when you know we were trying to track down this guy that was on the run with his daughter, the things that Squishy and Weenie and a collective minds have done over the past few years to find out information and to get the accurate information, they don't put information out unless they are pretty fucking sure of it. Like they just don't. And I know that
100%.
doesn't really, you know, doesn't really prove anything, and that's just kind of, you know, you can just take that for what it's worth. But you know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. You asked me to come up. You know,
And I
I
appreciate you coming up. And again, I don't want you
a
disrespected like
lot.
that. I don't think that question made any sense to
Yeah,
ask.
like
So I am totally with you.
he
Um,
it doesn't surprise me because I've just never been a big fan of his, and I think just that condescending way that
so
he people is, I
so
want nothing.
let me say this, Tyler. Like I'm, I actually I like Vinny. I've been on multiple panels with him. Um, there's been a time where like we had a disagreement when, I would say I can't say it 100%, but like I was pretty sure 95% that he had a couple beers, and we talked about religion, and it got down to being where when I didn't agree with him, it started becoming like shame on you and this and that.
Yeah,
It's a thing where when he believes something and he wants you to believe something, you going against it, it's almost like going against him personally.
yeah.
I
Well,
don't think
that's
he
I mean
really
that,
and
that's
that's with me, and I've known him. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it personal. It's just unfortunately sometimes it happens, and again
Oh,
I
I mean,
apologize on behalf
well,
of that.
I appreciate that. You don't have to apologize on his behalf. I don't. I mean, it's. I don't really give two fucks what he says or thinks about me, to be honest.
Well, good.
But
You don't have to worry about it then.
that just that right there says a lot to me about his ability to kind of have discernment when it comes to certain things. And um, anyway, I've linguistics is something that's I've always really like been fascinated with, and kind of study. I'm not like saying I'm an expert or anything like that at all. I taught my
Sure.
kids phonics, when they were young, and it's just a very, it's just something that and in my personal opinion, I don't think that it sounds anything. I mean, I'm not going to say anything like him, but I think the inflections, I think it's all just completely off. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, who really cares?
Right, and he brings up a good point too. Is that he is a former police officer. He's dealt with people under the influence. So whether it's true or not, I personally don't believe. I'm not hearing anything, and I've been around a lot of intoxicated people myself. But regardless, it's a character part of him. Vinny, I appreciate you coming up and doing everything here. But I disagree with that kind of assessment. And if I did feel that way, I'd appreciate it more in the back chat,
Good.
not saying it on panel. But regardless, I think he's done a really good job bringing to the light a couple people. I don't agree with one of the options that he's brought. This particular one, and I'm not saying like I'm an expert, but I've done a lot. I have a musical background. Voice is something that I've been always pretty good at matching. I'm not saying this is a 100% match, but man, is it freaking close. It's very close. And it's down to like little things, not just, the general New York accent. It's not, it's a lot of like the little tiny ways that he forms words, the lisp. What's the difference? I think there is definitely a difference in terms of how extensive the lisp is. I think his vocal tone is a little bit different. The way his inflection is
Yeah.
slightly different, but it's
Yeah.
very, very close. And
Yeah.
this is the
But I
point:
think
is we're
all that.
not saying this is 100%. We're trying to find him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's process of elimination. I think all of those things that you said, I think you're right. I don't think it matches. I mean, you know, putting aside Tommy Mayer, I think you're right. I don't think, and I think this mayor, I think he talks just way differently. He talks fast, like he speeds up certain words, and like the beginning and the end of his sentences. It's a much different speed. So, anyway, that's my opinion. You told me to come up. I'm sorry, Benny, if you think that um, I'm under the influence of any kind. I don't actually
It's
normally
all
get
good.
like wasted and drive my kid to the trampoline park. So, and I've been vacuuming sand out of my car from the beach. So, anyway, y'all have a nice day. Thank you.
Hey, appreciate you coming up, Tyler.
Okay. All right. See ya.
You have a good one. But yeah, and this we're not the only ones that think this. I mean, we were with a group of guys on Angel's channel, and every one of us were very impressed with this, how close the voice is. So, is this 100%? No, we're clearly not going to go to a mayor's office and say anything to this guy. Like, by all means, guys, like this is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like we're not trying to do this for a reason. We're not trying to get Saul. Like we're just literally doing this because he's put so much effort into not being found, and he sits on a panel with people that are totally fine with doxing and doing some real shitty stuff. So if you want to not be found, like yeah, we're gonna find you just to piss you off, bro. So that's where we're at. I'm thinking we could probably wrap this up. If there's anything else anyone wants to say, any other opinions you guys want to offer, by all means, come up. We'll probably keep this live for another couple minutes here, but I'm thinking we're getting really close, if not potentially found the guy. Vinny, I really appreciate you coming up and sharing the information. I think that helped a lot of people see the light in terms of either if you're right or wrong. But man, listen, I hope I don't piss you off, man, because I don't need you doing all the research on me, man. But anyways, but guys, anything else? Anything that that you guys want to add? Are we right? Are we wrong? Let me see without pausing through. You know what, Liz? What I'm going to do, because this is Vinny's project that he's done. He's got the video. So what I'll do is I will try to pull it from the source and then post it as a comment. But as of right now, I don't actually have that. So I will get back to you guys and probably post it in the description when we repost the video. But yeah, I think this was fun. Man, guys, thanks for coming. I think I seen between all three channels about 50 people here. So, you know, nice to have you guys come out. Just so you know, moving forward, this like whole kickoff game, which I find really fun, is always active. Okay, and the way we're doing it moving forward is going to be basically, you know, it's $1 a minute. We're not doing any super chats or anything like that. We're going to purely do it through Cash App, and you know, you can choose, you know, 10 minutes, 50, whatever you guys want. That's up to you. But if somebody does get kicked 3 times, don't rage quit, because the third one is for you, and we're going to keep doing that. So if you're a Mike Cerrone that constantly gets kicked all the time and you rage quit after 2 times, well, guess what? You know, you don't get nothing. But if you stick around and you're constantly getting kicked, I'm going to give you the third one, and I don't care what the amount is. So if somebody who does it 5, 5, and then 100, well, guess what, bro? You just won $100. So that's how we're going to do it here. I don't want people getting offended because you're kicked off. In fact, I want you to get kicked off, because hopefully you get kicked off enough where you actually earn some money. So that's how we're going to play the game here. And it's always active, no special treatment. I don't care if it's my wife, it's me, if my family comes on here, it doesn't matter. You don't like them, kick them. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna close it out unless anybody else wants to come up. But I appreciate you guys coming and saying hi. I hope you were entertained. And you'll find this video in 3 spots. It's going to be under Samantha P's channel. It's going to be under Robert's, and it'll also be under mine. So with that, I'm going to sign us out, and everybody stay safe. And with all due respect, do not go to the mayor of Hampstead. And if I find out you did, I'll help and make sure that they get you, because I don't want any doxing ever coming from my channel. I'm an anti-doxer, if you guys don't know. So we'll sign it out. Thanks again, guys, and be safe.
Woo!